Hey everybody, Lance Allen here with my Ranch ukulele, and today we're going to do a really wonderful lesson on the song Tonight You Belong to Me. This is a song made famous by Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam, and this song goes way back. I don't know a lot of the history about it, but it's a really cool song to play on the ukulele. So let's get started. All right, the first chord you're going to be playing is a G chord, and we're going to be doing a little suspension with the pinky finger. So for the G, do a down, up, down, up. And then you put your little finger down on the 3rd fret, and that's called a G suspended 4. And then you're going to go right back to lifting it up. So you got down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. And then this last strum here, you're going to strum just the bottom part of the chord, basically string 4 and 3. So it sounds like this. You end up doing that 2 times for the intro, and we're going to see that later on in the song, so kind of get used to it. Rewind the video here and just practice along. All right, now that we've got the intro down, the verse is fairly simple. It's a bunch of down up strums. G is our first chord. G, 2, 3, 4, and then we move to G7, which is this chord. You fret 2, and then fret 1 of string 2, and then fret 2 of string 1. So you may have to get used to switching from G to G7. So we got G to G7. 3rd chord, you just lift up your 1st and 2nd finger, and you get a C major 7. And then you're going to do a C minor. And C minor here is where you put your 1st finger across all 3 strings at the 3rd fret. And each of those chords get 4 beats, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, G7, 2, 3, 4, C major 7, and then C minor, 1, 2, 3. Then when we get to G, we do this, G, 2, and we lift our middle finger up here, 1, 2, that's called a G suspended 2. And then we're going to go to D7 like this. D7 is fret 2 with your 1st finger, and then fret 2 on the 2nd string and your 3rd finger here. And then we're going to stretch our little finger to fret 5. Kind of like this. So part of the measure there, you'll strum just a regular D7, and then you put that little finger up there on fret 5 to get this extra extended note. And then we basically go back to the intro again. So here's what verse 1 sounds like along with the intro. 2, 3, 4, G. Now we do a C minor 9, bar the first 3 strings there at the 3rd fret, and then add the pinky finger or the 3rd finger, whichever one you're comfortable with, on the 5th fret. And make sure you do a down, up, down, and then you lift up the 3rd finger like that, and you move the chord to the left, getting a G major 7. And you kind of lift your finger up just to get that 1st string. That little movement sounds like this. Goes back into a verse again. So here's that little, I guess, intro in between verses. And then right back to G, to G7, C major 7, C minor, G, sus, D7, extended. And now we're getting to the next little intro that leads into a bridge. And here's what you do. So this is what I call a walk-up, because you're going to take that high note, and then the little finger, and then you stretch it to the 5th fret. 1. Then you jump up here to this chord. This is actually a D minor chord now if you bar at the 5th fret. And these are all down strums. So use your 3rd finger at the fret 7, and and then the pinky finger at fret 9 to get that. So here's what this little interlude sounds like. And now we form a C minor chord up here in this position. This C minor chord is fret 6 with your first finger, and then fret 8 with your third, and then middle finger on fret 7. And you can strum all 4 strings. And we're going to do this one for 4 bars. And there's this neat little trick where you slide left 1 fret and you move right back into C minor. I think that's on the and or on the beat 4. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and the and of 4, right back to C minor. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'd like to mention also another little trick. Once you get this chord, instead of holding it the whole duration, we're going to do short grabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. After 4 times, you jump to G, and then an A7, which is a simple 1-finger chord, and then you get a D, 2, da 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 da. So you start that little down up strum pattern on beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there I'm just kind of doing some string mutes, and you just lightly touch the strings so you don't hear any notes. And then you get to G chord, G2, G7 again, and then C major 7, and C minor, back to G, into D7, and then we're back to D7, and then G. You just arpeggio. Now arpeggio on the uke is you just run your finger straight down the notes. You can use your finger or your thumb to get that. So that last bit sounds like this again. The outro is a G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then just do 1 strum of D7, and then a G at the end. Hope you enjoyed the lesson today. Again, this song was called Tonight You Belong With Me, and I hope you loved playing it. Thanks again for watching.